to watch ever.
Yeah, not gonna lie. Lloyd's kind of boring. It's just
Lloyd is just.
I don't know.
Oh, what is this echo? What is this echo?
You're not echoing for me.
Oh no, that's me. The stream accidentally started.
Oh.
Oh, rip.
Holy hell! Look at her. Look at.
No, that wasn't the echo. That was me.
Okay, so let's talk about Lloyd versus. No, let's just talk about Lloyd in general.
No, it's just like no. This is what I'm saying. Like Lloyd's a good. He's a solid character. It's just fundamentally, he has nothing interesting about him. It's like it's like watching Marth without the tippers and without the spikes. Like there's no interesting aspects to it.
What would I... No. Well, here's what goes through my mind. What if combined like Sora and Marth, but also made him the most and gave him a projectile? That's kind of what Lloyd is to me.
Dude, Lloyd is guy. He's that guy.
No,
no, but like, what we deal with him?
Either way, it's kind of weird because Rico can't really use eggs, but he also can at the same time. Because if Chaos is not on top of it.
No, here's the thing, because Lloyd is a very small. So if Chaos tries to do something, if Rico tries to do something like that, try to space out with egg, Chaos can get there fairly easily.
Yeah, honestly. Can't. Rico in the last match, he often.
Yeah,
so he has to adapt to the smaller character who now has a destroy everywhere.
Yeah, Rico is more used to fighting characters that are like when he fights a maybe like Fox or like a rush down character, a character. But with Lloyd has obviously the safe on, everyone knows the safe on shield, Cloud S back air, and then he can also take his time getting in, so he doesn't necessarily have to rush in to get stuff done. So I feel like that's really what messes up Rico, because Rico is just so used to DKs and Foxes and other smaller rushdown characters like Captain Falcon that really just need to get in there or they're having a problem. And Rico's usually, I feel like Rico's more built to capitalize on that.
Yeah. The fact that because of Lloyd's disjoints, Chaos is more than often gonna win the neutral bouts and make things in his favor.
Okay, he just teleported.
Can't really, like getting like solid energy by like disjoint.
Yeah, I definitely see. Yeah. And I believe this is also once again. I feel like this is another first for. Obviously, Rico first time facing us actually impressively, and then Chaos was not very active as well either. Because I feel like after all these advantage from, that's really when Rico started to come in. Ooh, I like the license of the eggs on the recovery. I'm not too sure about those side Bs though, especially against Lloyd. Ooh, not the Randy, because it landed. I'd be pivot up smash. That works.
Lloyd can really just do a bunch of stuff and he'll get rewarded just due to Yoshi's inability to destroy.
Dude, it just works out.
It's just kind of sad hours.
It's sad boy hours.
Sad boy hours, yeah.
Well.
Oh, we're about to hit it. 12 a.m. Oh, about to hit it.
Dude, I'm turd. Alright, game 2. 3, 2.
Wait,
Whoa, Shady, what are you doing? Freaking Shady.
I'm not ready. Okay, so,
I'm jumping to conclusions and shit.
I am ready.
Monty wants to get on commentary next set. And Shady Monty is banned, so I could hop off for him. You guys like? I'm tired of shit.
Let's chat. No. Let's have a little game. Let chat decide who they want to see off commentary. That's something I want to see.
I mean, Shady Monty is banned. I mean, Shady Monty is banned. So like, I know Monty. There's space for 3 people, but Shady Monty is banned.
Wait, hold on. Didn't Doc say he prefers
We're game 2 though? Yeah, you ready for game 2, DSF?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
You ready?
You ready?
Alright.
Oh, Doc's Doc's pulling out the anime character, Zon Vaughn. Let's go. 3.
Oh god. Okay.
3.
Start the countdown.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh no. Oh,
alright, so same stage, same character, same member.
Oh boy. Alright, so definitely. Alright, when it who won the honestly I don't even know what the game was. I was paying attention. Dude, this is great commentary. No, it's game 1. See, this is what the chaos. See, this is why you can't do 12 a.m.
Exactly.
Like after, oh my god, the quad flare. He just
wow, and he still recovered. I thought he was gonna get speed.
To the blast zone. To the blast zone with you.
I was bringing actual second to the stream.
Oh no. Oh, what? That was such an easy. Oh no. See, another thing with Rico, he's going for too many premature edge guards. Like Lloyd.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, when players are fighting players with worse recoveries, they literally just go try to complicate their edge guards way too much. Like this character cannot edge guard very well. You just gotta take it slow, take your time. Ooh, the super armor coming in clutch there. Ooh, the F smash. Goodbye. Dude, that is a deceased dinosaur.
I was Rico in the situation. I take advantage of the that I'm at the disadvantage of constantly losing like neutral boundaries and play more of a defensive style, like using the fact that Yoshi in this game can actually jump out of shield and like his Smash incarnation. So what I do is like stay in shield, use eggs, and use my out of shield options.
Really, Yoshi can't jump out of shield in official Smash titles?
Yeah, it's the main reason why Amza and Melee like never win.
What? That's ridiculous. That's such a.
It's because his egg is a shield, right? Sakurai thought, no, let's not let it out of shield because it's an egg.
That's such a disadvantage.
Yeah. It's like the one reason Amza isn't like godlike at Melee, or has godlike stats.
That's ridiculous. I couldn't even imagine playing with that one. How does any Melee player play Yoshi? Oh no. See, that must be why SF2 Yoshi is like such a good character. Yeah. SF2 Yoshi definitely very solid character in the right. Rico's demonstrated time and time again the potential of this character. What he can really do.
Monty, I saw that. Monty, I saw that in the chat. I wanted to stay silent, but I saw that. Either way, back to the set. Nothing much to say. Yeah, both players are just kind of looking for stuff in neutral.
Oh no. Dude, they're fishing for everything.
Yeah.
You gotta be on the lookout, dude. Honestly, you know what I want to see that most people don't want to see?
What?
I want to see Chaos Tails. Like, I don't want to see Chaos Lloyd. Chaos Lloyd. Chaos absolutely just obliterates the move Tails.
I mean, that's a super spicy take right there.
Especially against the Tails versus Fast Faller is absolutely.
Listen, that's a super spicy take right there. But I can see why you had that
spiciest take. That's a ghost chili pepper steak. It's an Ichigo ramen steak. Actually, that's not an Ichigo steak. Either way, that is a dead Yoshi. That's a dead dinosaur.
Very dead dinosaur.
Dude, the quality of this commentary.
Dude, it degraded the moment we hit.
Yeah, the moment we hit 11, the commentary started degrading.
Yeah. Now, here's my question. When do you think we're actually gonna finish this? I'm thinking 1:30. I'm not sure.
My brain cells hurt.
Listen, if I see a DK in grand finals and it's like 1:30, I'm hopping off commentary and going to sleep. Sorry for y'all.
It could be worse. We could be commentating. It could be worse. We could be commentating with that curve. Like, I'm not like
grand
no.
finals is like
Listen,
has teams Hills, DK, or Samus, and it's 1:30. I'm hopping off commentary and going.
listen. No hate to that Kirby guy. Probably a great guy, but like commentating his set is the most toxic pleasure of doing during
I
commentary.
mean, how could you not like? How could you stay esports during watching something like this? That's my question. That's my goddamn.
It was the most toxic thing I've ever watched.
Alright, well, Chaos takes it. Kinda. Alright, so, if Doc allows it and Monty is hopping into it.
Maybe. What's the verdict?
You almost bought Windrock.
You almost bought Windrock.
Oh my god. Bro, add yourself to the list. Add yourself to the... You know there's a subreddit for people who bought Windrock? Add yourself to the list of people.
But what is the actual reason to buy Windrock? I think you need to without
I
it.
have no idea. I think it's more of just a thing, but like getting close to a window that's supposed to be preventing you from using window. It's like, and it's been like how many years and they still haven't it?
Dude. My brain cells. Okay, listen, this is shady situation. Screaming that you can hear on comment. I had 6 hours of sleep last night. There's a fucking loud next to my house. This is cancer.
Okay. We are indeed in the house. Hello, my name is Corey Baxter, and I'm in the house. Alright. Okay, I promise I'll be prepared.
No, it's numbered, don't worry. 255 is numbered. Take another look at it.
Hey, what's that?
255.
So what exactly
Okay,
is
give me
the
a
plan
second.
now? Monty.
Yeah, take a closer look.
No, it's a good thing that Monty's here because
It's
he's
first
on
game,
West
second
Coast,
game.
so he actually has energy to...
Oh yeah, West Coast. Let's get it. But I just PO'd a 133-man bracket, so like I don't have any energy to begin with. What is it? 200?
Oh crap, that's true.
255? I'm so lost.
Texting me.
God.
First game, second game? What?
So what we're
I'm so lost. What is
exit
that?
strat first game. Who's strat?
Oh, we're doing top 8 now?
Yes.
That's the top 8.
Top 8
Oh.
at midnight.
Wasn't Chaos vs Rico top 16? Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna question. Whatever. Okay,
Ooh,
let's
boy.
hurry up. I'm not trying to end up on the VOD. On accident.
Oh god. me and Shady are. Please make this not a clusterfuck.
Okay, let's try to be good
We're
with
gonna try
this.
our goddamn hard.
Dude. I can count the brains.
Ooh boy. Alright. Hold on. Why is Chrome open? Alright, so 255 exit strat first game. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Alright. Shady, you ready?
Who is the background? Whatever.
I told you. In the next room. Oh my
Article
god.
not active at 12 a.m.
Wait, what set were you even commenting? Shady needs
255.
Exit strat first
Oh yeah, this is Marvin versus Strat. What a great set to watch.
Exodus first game.
Listen,
Alright, you guys ready? You guys gotta
okay,
set it up.
Marvin versus Strat.
You guys gotta set
yeah,
it
I
up.
got
We get to
set up.
see Marvin on the bright side. So
Yeah,
Alright.
that's good.
Alright.
Hopefully the set goes quite quickly.
alright,
3, 2,
3.
go.
Alright.
Ooh, green marks? Hey, is that a green mark? Yo,
Hey, that's my color. I don't know what Marvin's
Yo,
doing.
bro,
Anyways,
nah, that's my color. Salty sweet.
Yo, okay, quick shout outs to
Okay,
9B when
there
Henry
with
Mark
the
color
salty
was just a different variation of
that is
Can we
nice.
shout outs to 9B.
Dude, can we pay attention so far that like Marvin is the
Marvin kind of took the turning by storm.
like, that is the mark of precision. You already. Ooh, the down. Catch him with the down smash.
The miss
Oh,
might
no.
be, but Strat can't punish it anyways. So.
Oh, Marvin does not care. Look at all these up Bs.
I'm surprised that F smash missed. That evasion.
Yeah, me too.
With a down air and a shield.
Marvin taking
Meanwhile.
cues from Prolific Smart and going with the down air out of shield. It actually worked.
Alright, not even a minute into the game and Strat's already down the stock. Really good to see.
Poet asking to get muted in.
Anyway, not much to say about this matchup. It's just, market combo. Samus has a somewhat good curveball.
That definitely. There's definitely a lot of back and no. You got to take into account. There's definitely a back in this matchup. Marv definitely gets a lot of off his faces, his tippers. Definitely can do a bit of ledge trapping more so than other characters can do on Samus, because obviously Samus has a lot of escape options. But on the other hand, Samus can definitely do a lot to Marth as well. Can definitely use a lot of combos on Marth, a lot of escape options. Bomb side's pretty good, and strategy demonstrated. Oh my god, the godlike air dodge. Get out of that
Marvin
situation.
really has a sauce when it comes to air dodges. Like, he's just been avoiding everything in the way that you shouldn't avoid everything, and it's managed to work out. Like, if you air dodge versus Samus's projectile, she usually has another one coming right for you, or you get hit by an active frame. But Marvin's just sitting here. Oh, never mind. But basically, up until that point, he did have like a certain amount of sauce. But I guess it is juice because the sauce didn't last very long.
True.
Oh, no, we're really on the border.
Oh,
Get
my
away. We're really on the borderline.
God.
Okay, so Strat is playing a ledge game really well, and I think one thing that Samus has over Marth in this matchup is that she is way harder to edge guard, while Marth is actually he can cover the actual edge options well. So what Marvin wants to do is let Samus get on stage for free, and then just ledge trap her by covering every option. And one thing Strat does is I don't know if I should be talking about the actual interactions more, but as of right now, basically when Strat is at ledge, he usually zares until he feels like unsafe doing that, and usually you can do that by being above him.
Ooh,
So-
jab block.
and Strat setting up the jab block.
To be expected. Marvin. If he can do
definitely.
anything,
Honestly, I want to see these guys go to. Both these characters just get so much ground off, and I want to see who uses it better, because definitely we go to a tripod. It's definitely that match is definitely going to be determined by who gets more done with their platform game, who extends their combos more, who uses their escape
Yo,
options
what the,
best.
that head hitbox of Lovey McLeod Gaming. Shout out to
Shoutouts to
McLeod
Strat. Dude,
Shout out
shoutouts to
to
Strat
Marvin.
SD with leads.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to Strat's throwing games. This is possibly, if he loses this game,
Imagine losing money just because you didn't know how to recover with the character with like bigger recovery options.
Imagine losing a fourth
Whoa.
just because you forgot how to press the button.
so biased commentary, Monty.
No, I'm not making fun of him. I'm not I'm just saying it would really suck if he was skilled but didn't manage to get money because something unfortunate happened. You know what I mean? In
I
other
see
words,
what
I'm really biased towards Marvin. In other words.
oh
And
no,
also a B, solid conversion from Marvin.
dude! Shout out
Nothing
to
too
every
crazy.
Marv. Dude, Marvin the Marv
One.
using that.
That's the end of game one, I suppose.
That's why we call him Marvin the Marv.
I mean,
Alright,
he
exit.
does have two M's in his name, Mr. M.
Ready?
Yes.
I am. So give me a sec. Oh god.
I can't even check chow. I'm so upset.
Game 2. 3.
Monty.
Wait, Monty, you said?
Monty ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Just, yeah.
Alright, let's go.
2, 1, go.
Alright, so I almost clicked load intro, but you know what? We did it, boys. We're all
They
synced.
did exactly what I said. Dude, they went to tripod.
Okay, I'm really starting to think Soul Shady just lives in the past and he's somehow affecting the present via his abilities. But back to Monte Conspiracies in a couple.
After she was new SF2 conspiracies, the real reason why FN got deleted.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, this stream is about to get deleted, so let's move on. Oh, Marvin catching the landing!
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, Marvin's been really efficient at
Oh,
punishing.
stuff about credit.
Ooh, the Zare charge shot.
He barely caught the
I like how he did the real.
Oh, now he has
I
a
like how he
float
did the
in
real
top.
back with it too.
Yep.
Ooh,
Yeah.
and then
Whenever
Marvin's
Samus
looking
does
up.
that
Ooh, the
bomb.
bomb. Wait, did you guys see the bomb in up there? And carry. I
Yeah.
thought he was gonna carry it into the blast.
That bomb.
Oh my, chill out.
Oh.
Chill out.
Yeah, Marvin needs to land safely here. I don't know why Strat didn't land. Strat has some really confusing moments where he doesn't shoot when it could win him games. Or stocks at least.
I mean, I can understand that because I can definitely understand. Yeah, I can definitely not understand not having the confidence.
Is it me or do a lot of SF2
A
more
lot of
don't
crazy shots.
what's it called? Neutral air a lot.
Because obviously, one charge shot can be the difference, or even a game in a lot of situations. But I understand the caution that Strat takes. Crazy shots. There's been a lot of stream highlight reels, a lot of VODs and stuff like that where you take some crazy shots as well. So it's very interesting to see.
Marvin didn't. I was surprised Marvin didn't tip it to punish the basically on the miss grab. But nice recovery from Marvin there, actually avoiding everything.
Yeah, I feel like Joe.
Okay, then Shady. Did they just run into your room?
I think Shady just died. But anyways, back to
Shady.
things on a positive note. Marvin is playing this kind of well, and bad DI from Strat, but I'm pretty sure that would have killed anyways. He's at like 140,
Yeah.
so like Strat kind of going for the dash attack, but he gets a sour spot. Kind of unfortunate right there.
Really, any missing?
I just got raided.
Oh, so they did run into your room. That's cool.
Remember to sign up for Exodus 2, July 21st. Strat is really looking for the kill options here. If I was him, I'd be a little more patient with Marth, because if you just spam, or not spam, just go for kill moves, and get impatient, he'll just end up
Now they're
blowing you
crying.
out.
Hey guys, remember to sign up for Exodus 1 to SF2.gg.
Oh god.
Number 6.
200.
Oh, nice reset.
257%. What happened?
He got Samus-ritis. Don't even ask me how he got Martha-ritis as a Samus. Can we stop calling it Martha-ritis now that Martha's up to OP?
Well, we should. I think of that.
Let's call it Falco-ritis, because people should feel bad for me.
Yeah.
But anyways, so Marvin is kind of playing the juggle game really well, and I feel like Strategy just needs to be more patient in a lot of these situations, because like, what does he doesn't really gain anything from necessarily being aggressive versus Martin.
What? That was so what?
Bro, that was
Marvin must
good face down.
Marvin must there, Marvin, absolute, no question about it. Marvin must have missed the within the shield. Oh my!
Oh my god, that's a great punish.
Ooh,
No spacing.
that is whoa. Whew, boy,
Like,
Marv
where are
just-
you going, cuz?
asserting his dominance.
Oh, I thought Marvin was that. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I don't look at percents. Marvin, I really thought he was at a kill.
I mean, you're practically dead on no charge shot. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. You're dead
Marvin, like I said,
instantly.
he's just playing the juggle game really well, and Strategy is just having a lot of trouble finding safe lane weapons.
Ooh,
And
the ledge grab.
Ooh,
yeah, good.
Ooh, the bread and butter.
Good stuff
Ooh,
to
the bread and
Marvin.
butter.
rip.
Marvin finessing a whole $5. That placing right outside the money. I'm really sorry, not trying to make fun of him, but you know, still top 8.
Marvin
Good job.
getting that 4-4 deal.
No, no, but seriously though, Marvin, yeah, everybody kind of wins because Marvin gets money and Strat still gets top 8 in the biggest SF2 tournament of all time. So,
So everyone's murder beefing in the chat.
Marvin gets a.
Actually linking replays. Oh my god. Everyone has murder
That's
beef in
a-
the chat. All 22 viewers.
we were at like 42 like a second ago. I don't know what happened. It's like a guy just joins VC and you guys just leave. Anyways, what's next?
Let's see. Rico versus Ace 2020.
What is this blatant? What is this blatant just blasphemy? Oh wait, what is happening in chat? Like literally, okay, this.
Everyone's
okay, so
murder
can you-
beefing in the chat. It's
Okay,
wild.
this is, okay, so basically everyone's pulled on. Okay, so Strat is Monty right now. They're coming at Monty. They're coming at Monty for no reason. And the moment Monty tries to defend himself, he's like, "Wow, you're a bad person." Like, what? I'm just defending myself.
All right. Let's just not focus on that and actually. This is top 8
Dude.
because I want to sleep.
Dude, what is sleep? All right, move to the game. To the game.
I
Okay,
planned on
oh,
freaking watching JoJo's.
oh no, it's Rico Ace. Oh no. Well, all right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Is-
Monty, you good?
Okay,
Come on.
Rico versus Ace.
Yeah. 256.
Let's go. And I'm surprised. Wait, did these replays come from Rico or Ace?
Rico.
Whatever, that doesn't. Okay, that explains why there's no exclamation mark in them. Okay, Rico versus Ace. Game 1. Countdown,
All right,
Katie.
start the countdown.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alright,
Ooh, Pokemon
so
Coliseum.
Oh, that's a new
Yeah.
stage.
this is actually kind of an interesting set because we haven't seen Ace versus Rico in quite a while, mostly because Ace doesn't really play that much anymore. But it's always been historically that Rico has the advantage over Ace in like tournaments.
Yeah, Rico has been one of Ace. Yoshi, I even remember Yoshi. Obviously, I knew Ace is actually one of the person that got me into SSF2. Started playing 9B for a year, and then actually 3 months before beta dropped, that's when I actually got into the actual community. But all the way since back then, Ace has always had a problem with Yoshi, but like he kind of got over that. But like because there's never really been any really good Yoshis that he's fought until like beta Rico Yoshi, of course. And ever since then, Rico has just really been Ace's demon and just giving him so much trouble as of right now.
He really did finesse that. I was expecting a jab. I was expecting a real jab reset right there. And this is the thing. I feel like Ace just needs to go for more grabs, and I feel like he should have went for like a different DI mix-up on the up throw up B. Because usually, if up throw up B wasn't like trying to kill on the other side of the stage, it usually kills at 150 on Yoshi. Like if you grab Yoshi at 150.
I think Ace is taking way too long in a matchup like this. And
Yeah, and also one thing you need to watch out for is that even though sometimes he can randomly like have trouble killing if he doesn't get a down smash or a down B, he can rack up damage extremely fast. I mean, look at Ace in like 5 seconds he got 115 on him.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think Rico's kind of like subconsciously.
Oh wow, actually makes it
Nice back air. Oh, but nice F smash.
Anyways, Ace was so dead set on staying grounded that Rico caught him slipping and decided to use a down smash to get down.
Ooh, not gonna lie. I told Ace to stay grounded.
Oh,
Oh my god, Shady really
Shady, you
influencing the
do
past.
Shady's the worst coach.
Oh,
'cause-
come on now.
No, because like the problem was because like trying to give by Rico's egg, so I told him stay grounded, go for a lot of, and just shield eggs when necessary, and play more defensive.
Now look at him. Now look
I mean,
at
I guess the problem is it's not really his forte, in a sense. So I honestly, I should have just told. I don't really think, because I don't think telling him the last minute just adapt from what he's used to is necessary. Oh my
Oh,
him.
bro, that's the one thing about SFC people don't realize. A lot of these ledge stalls have vulnerability to them.
Oh no!
Oh, and speaking of what has vulnerability,
Christ,
double
yo.
jump. Don't
The
want to go
immediate
for it every
answer
time.
back.
Man,
Bro, that is a clapback if I've ever seen one.
wild.
Clap on. Clap off.
The clap. The immediate clap back. Anyways, you guys ready for game 2?
Yes, I'm very ready. In fact, I want to see how Ace answers back. There's a storyline here. Are you guys ready?
Ooh, not gonna lie. I also
The lore? SF2 lore?
So let's see if Ace can answer back to his one true demon, a red dinosaur from Mario. Alright.
Alright, Doc's ready to get this started.
Okay.
How about y'all?
I'm ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, so I'm not gonna lie. I might have told him to go DK.
Okay,
my.
Ace 2020's DK, probably not what we were expecting, but hey, let's see. I mean, this is not that great of a matchup for Yoshi. I mean, not that bad of a matchup for Yoshi either. I mean, it's like 6-4 for DK. But you know, like,
Might have told him to go DK.
Shady, I can hear them saying let it go. Oh my.
Not gonna lie, Ace doesn't even have DK. I just told him
oh my god.
just go
He
DK.
might need to get fired as a coach, and go full time as a commentator.
Oh my god.
I'm thinking here, and I can't exactly. But good avoidance. Never mind. But good avoidance of the edge guard only to get their up smash. But either way, you know, there's still
Yep.
potential here. You know, I mean, it's only he still has 66% on Rico. He could very well combo from here, and
Yeah.
that's a start. But
Oh my.
that's not a start.
You know, people probably should have stopped taking my advice after.
Oof.
I don't
Okay.
know. Did anybody else try to figure out what Rico was trying to fare? Like you guys saw that, right? Like he was just randomly faring on the other
I
side
think
of the
that might
screen.
have been a
and
fly
Ace
on
with
the screen.
S-King.
I think there might have been. You know those
Yeah,
randy.
honestly, like
Honestly,
also for the people watching for the first time, you can SDI Yoshi's Dare when you're in the egg to get away from it a lot sooner. I know Mike can SDI away and just fare like really soon. And good grab from Ace to end stock right there.
But you know, it's DK, Yoshi.
Oh no, shielding against Yoshi. That is be in the air.
Like I said with Rigo versus Yoshi is just gonna mainly get stuff off the clips he gets from eggs or N-airs.
Oh no, the double rising.
Oh, that's filthy.
God.
He
Yo,
triple
Rico
rising.
is really trying new things. I'm really proud of him as a player.
Dude, the
You know,
double
he's
rising
really
there to
stepping
the
up.
reverse rising.
That's a clip that I've ever seen. Like Rico is really dirty with it sometimes. Like you just don't appreciate how sick some of Yoshi's combos look until you see them. Oh my! Oh god, that was almost really bad. But
It's
Oh
12.
wow.
this is very quality commentary.
Yeah.
It's 12 a.m. Why are they? Oh my god.
Oh, we're about to hit the 12:30 mark. That's for like the latest
Shut up.
series ever been. When did we even start? It was like 10 when we started. Was it?
Oh, you guys should have started sooner then. Anyways, I'm the guy why this started. I'm the reason why this started so late, so I can't talk though. So,
Alright.
Nice back throw from Ace right there. I mean,
no,
he
that's
does.
a
If any character, if there are no leads versus DK after this time and time again, but it is looking kind of rough. So hopefully, you know, this is
I like
closer
that
than it
grab.
looks.
Nice grab.
Yeah, nice grab.
62%. It's at 79. Ooh, oh wait,
Oh, and he has potential to take the stock too and make it even. You know, like I said, no leads versus DK.
oh, what was that, Randy Push?
What the?
Oh, the super armor? Oh, the regrab? Oh no, he messed
Oh
up.
my, that would have been insane. That would have actually been the most insane regrab of all time.
Oh no, that's not
Oh,
safe.
good drop, but oh, unfortunate.
Katie, not the best
Clever
coach.
attack. And I believe that's Ace getting 7th. So good stuff
Yeah.
to Ace. You know, still placing top 8.
You really do be like that sometimes.
Well, what we learned today, Shady is not a good coach.
Yeah.
Shady should also close the door sometimes when he's commentating.
My door is
Kidding.
closed. It's that loud.
Are we
boy.
playing? Wait, are we about to play winners? Oh no. Okay, that's
Ooh,
Zer's.
257 XO2.
Oh no, I just unplugged my mic.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh god, I just stabbed
Doc,
my
who's
mic.
playing next? Replay doesn't give
I
away the
believe
game.
it's winners semis. Zer versus Prolific.
Ah. Should be
We do not see
interesting
this matchup
match.
that often. Like ever since 2018, not even 2018, but like late 2017, we've stopped seeing this matchup. Like
Oh,
winter-ish.
alright, boys. I think I'm gonna have to back run
Oh.
up anytime soon.
Alright.
I'm destroying Doc's VOD.
Man.
Doc, I'm sorry, your VODs.
Alright, so you guys ready for Stair versus Prolific?
Yes. Give me 1 second though. I gotta grab a charger. That will literally take like 30 seconds.
Yeah, cause like here's the thing, cause I need to charge.
Y'all.
And in order to
I've
charge
been
my
charging
laptop,
my
I have
laptop
to
since
go.
commentary started.
Yeah, in order to charge my laptop, I have to go somewhere. Hello, my mic's not kicking in. I have to go somewhere with a louder in order to charge my laptop. So that's not good.
Huh.
So
Unfortunate. I've been charging my laptop since commentary
Yeah,
started.
yeah, this is the other thing. My mic keeps cutting out because there's background noise, and it keeps picking that up. Keeps picking that up instead. So it's literally screwing me over.
Someone needs to start doing tournaments like this. Oh, hey, Doc's ready. Oh, that's cool.
I'm pretty. The Boulder 2s was the biggest. I'm pretty sure.
Oh boy.
All right, so Doc,
That it's Zer.
this is they're fucking up my bike, and the noise is cancer. I'm gonna leave it to you guys.
All right.
We're still waiting on Monty, so it's gonna be DSF.
Alright, I'm back. How we doing?
Monty,
That's
you guys
good.
gonna have to hold it down because my mic.
All right.
Sorry, Shady.
All right.
Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man.
Can we
Oh, we
get an
can't
F
even
in the
use those
chat?
emotes because we're on Mixer, but
I still gotta send the 30. Let me know.
send it to Chaos. I'll link you his PayPal information.
Okay.
But there is the $30 conversion fee. I really do hate Canada.
All right.
Oh god.
All right. Link me. All right. Peace, chat. I'm sorry.
Rest in peace, Shady, bruh. You're a real one.
Alright, so that's all covers let it go. This is now, let's see, 12:30 a.m. commentary.
Let's get it. I mean, it's 9:30 for me. I'm chilling. So what's poppin'? West
y'all
Coast.
West Coast. It's crazy how 3 hours can make such a difference. I'm out here.
Bro, don't worry. I'm still as tired. Yeah, I still feel. Bro, I went to the East Coast one time, and now I just can't stay up later than 1 p.m. like Pacific time. Like actually, like I'm ruined.
Yo, it's that East Coast for you. We like everyone on the East Coast is massive night owl. Just go to bed like 6.
Bro, I really do stay up until I stayed up until like 6 on the East Coast, but now I'm back and I can't even stay up until like 3, which would be the same time. I don't even get it. Anyways,
Yeah.
let's focus on sets. Doc, it is. Let me just double check. It's Zer, right? Versus Prolific winter semis.
Yeah. I can't hear you guys. TV speakers trash. Hold on. Prolific.
Was Shady the only one you could hear?
I think I think.
It's gonna be a problem. Okay.
Oh, okay. So Doc knows.
Okay, Doc, can you hear the countdown? If I were to say it?
Yeah. Alright,
Oh
so
my
Doc
God.
can't hear you. Doc, can you hear me? Doc?
Alright, Doc seems very deaf right now, so I don't know how this is gonna work.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to wait until Doc, like, can catch up? Something?
I'm so lost. I'm actually so lost. Okay, we're gonna have to finesse because Shady was the only one loud enough for Doc to hear, basically.
I can tell a countdown enough. Alright. So Doc, do you want me or wants you to do? Just his voice is louder.
Wait, what? Oh, so I'm fine.
Oh, alright. Alright, Monty, you can do the countdown.
Okay. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. So,
Alright,
we should be good. I don't see any complaints from Doc.
yeah.
The
Alright,
Doctor.
Meta Knight. Interesting matchup.
So yeah, basically, this is kind of a story. There's kind of a storyline behind this. Basically, Prolific is positive now, at least now that he's basically, yeah, he's positive versus every player on FCR except for Zaire and Oreo. Oreo he's even with because he had a sandbag set, but Zaire is legitimately like two. I don't know. He's like 1-4 versus Zaire, so he really has a losing matchup versus Zaire, and. This is the one player I think Prolific did not want to play before Grand Finals, but hey, I mean, there's always room for changes, and they haven't played in a little bit, so yeah.
By the way, very early kill by Prolific. I got it. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Getting in on a character like Meta Knight, boy.
This tech chase from Prolific, and nice kill. That setup is actually pretty interesting. So what you're supposed to do is when DK cargo up throws and dares you, you're supposed to DI neutral and fastball and neutral tech. So that way, or not, so that way you land before he can grab you. That's what Nos, prominent DK main said.
Alright,
So they're trying to go for the
Zaire.
ladder setup.
Let's talk about Zaire's MK pick and how he saw it could contest DK.
Oh my god, did he just... Oh, that's
Yeah.
filthy. That's filthy. So people who might think that that setup is a little more common, you do have to kind of re-DI. So it is a little bit more complicated than the average DK setup. And in general, that's a tough way to go out. Is this a 4-stock?
Yeah, I think we're getting potential first stock.
Bro, this would be... Is this the first 4-stock in bracket, or...
Actually, Prolific could get a UC winner right now.
Yeah, like actually. Oh my, no.
Oh, that's
Oh, okay. They're barely
I think
avoiding
we're
it.
getting our first stock.
He might actually.
Never mind.
Oh, unfortunate dash miss from Prolific, and the back though right there. I guess he's trying to cheese. Oh, and he forgets. And up throw. Yep, up throw's gonna kill right there. MK's best kill throw option. And at least Zaire's avoiding the 4-stock, but cargo spare is gonna be it. So kind of a bad way to start for Zaire, but good lead for Prolific.
Gonna need a good counter pick for this DK. Oh boy, what a match! All right, I'm ready.
Okay,
Ready?
I'm ready as well. Yeah.
Countdown.
Okay, is Doc ready? I'm just never
Yeah.
sure. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so
Alright.
Zare switching to Marth, probably a better choice in this regard. Probably because, you know, he does not want to play after that matchup after, you know, that happened.
Yeah, better choice, and he has a...
Oh my god, oh
Holy
my
hell.
god, that's dirty. I can't believe you
God,
really
not
just
even
got away
20
with that.
seconds
No.
into the match.
Oh my fuck. Oh
Jesus.
my fudging god, you know.
Stock for stock.
That's, you know, that's what you get when you have a top 8 as great as this, you know, just all quality players. So shoutouts to Zare and Prolific for keeping it interesting, you know, nothing's ever too boring with these guys. So
Yeah. They're really keeping it good and neutral, staying in DK's somewhat of a dead zone. You can call it that.
So nice back air from Zare, and really I feel like Zare just has to avoid, you know, early setups like that. And Prolific usually doesn't use the cargo setup on platforms, like he doesn't jump up to the platforms the way Vash usually does, but he's starting to use it. It's kind of an interesting development. But you know, Zare's just sliding kind of through him, and oh my god, that was so filthy. Zare is really trying to show he might be the best Marth. I mean,
That are both taunting.
he's not a full Marth main, but still.
Very nice dash attack to grab. Did not expect that.
Zare really trying to go for the final setup to just end this, but Prolific, I don't think Prolific's being complacent either.
Yeah.
He could. I don't think that Nair was a good idea because Zare was definitely gonna tech that. But I'm surprised Zare didn't go for a weak up air and up B right there. He could have cheesed right there.
Yeah,
But-
good.
And the setup that Zare's trying to go for with side B is like side B 2 up and F smash.
I think he's just kind of like, oh, there's the up B, but doesn't kill.
Oh, he should have definitely gone for cargo up. I don't know what Prolific was thinking right there. And the up B, you know, that's exactly why the stage helps out DK. So good job.
This game's winner is...
Very quick games we're getting here. Zare.
Yeah, you know, two top players with some of the best punish games around, and honestly, just, you know, quality stage for in terms of pace.
All right.
Never get faster than YS. So game 3. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so they're on FD, you know, that's exactly what like Prolific would want in this scenario, because I mean he just lost on a super fast-paced stage with a super low ceiling. I think he wants Marth to have to suffer the consequences. And of you know, a larger stage. And you know, Prolific's just trying to land right now.
I find it kind of funny because while DK doesn't really have any little functions in combo unless it's off a grab, Marth really can get any of those launching combos with like any of his hitboxes. So it all comes down to like you can get those combos first and kill first.
Yeah, that's an interesting observation, and also, you know, good edge guard from Prolific right there. That's the one thing I believe like is unarguable when it comes to Marth DK, that DK definitely has the edge guards over Marth, and solid kill from Zare as well. So back to sort of even. Zare really setting up the fair wall, you know. It is one of the things that people complain most about Marth, but I mean, if you want to win, you gotta use the best parts of the character regardless of what people think.
It's all about those $5. Gotta do everything.
Alright, so I feel like Prolific could shield grab a lot of these fairs that are landing on his shield, because DK grab, like not in terms of total disjoint, but in terms of like hitbox size, his grab is actually the same size as Marth fair, like when you compare horizontal length. So he definitely has an opportunity to shield grab more of these, not all of them though. And good up throw up B from there, just capturing the landing. And
Honestly,
you know,
it's kind of sad that Zare can't really capitalize Prolific off stage because of how easy it is to just get clipped by DK's up B and then have him combo you off the clips.
Yeah, so I definitely think There is a way to beat DK ledge stall though, in terms of that at least. So I do want to see players implement that more. Now, I believe Vash has a TAS video about it, but anyways, back to the specifics itself. And you see, these players just both have really good punish game. Unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Unfortunate ending to their stock right there. Just SD misinput.
That's an upbeat. It doesn't kill.
Yeah, the uppy barely missing right there in terms of the kill percent, but again, you know, just barely misses out. You know, DK quite heavy. I believe another grab up throw up B would do it if he does it at the right part of the stage. But you know, the fair up B, you know, always a proper substitute.
What is Prolific trying to go for? The down B and neutral? Was he expecting Zair to accidentally?
I think he's expecting Zair to undershoot and barely miss. Oh, almost got and the time, I wonder how Zair is feeling about that. Kind of interesting, you know. Prolific feeling nice after that SD. Alright, game 4.
Already on game 4.
Game 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. So back to
Pokemon
MK.
Stadium.
Yeah, and Pokemon Stadium. I do think this is the right stage counter pick for Zair. Definitely on this stage. This is the one thing. If Prolific, I don't think he gets any bans because this is best of 5. But on this rule set at least, the smaller stage list. But this is the one stage I don't think he wants to play Zair's MK on, because Zair's MK loves to kill early, and out of all things, PC is one of the, I believe it's the stage where you kill the earliest.
Well, yeah, it has, because it has like crazy small side ladders on it. It's cool.
Yeah, and pretty low ceiling as well. And nice down, like speaking of ceiling, you know, nice down tilt, down B from Zair, you know, always good with the down B setups. Zair just trying to get something started, and shield drop conversion from Prolific. I feel like more people need to bait shield drops, like low key. Just because, like, I feel like people are getting away with them. But, oh my god, that was a reach. That was a reach if I've ever seen one. Yeah, that boy reached all the way into the Vlad zone with his arms. Investigate DK. Okay, that's the one thing about this game. Regardless of port, grabs always have priority over attacks. So run in grab is extremely good, which is part of the reason why DK is so good in this patch. And the ladder combo from Zair. See, Zair just bringing out all the stuff that people don't get to. Oh my god! That's ridiculous. That was ridiculous. We are really playing Space Jam. Not Space Jam. We are really out here watching Space Jam. Correction. What's that one NBA game that I like? I forgot what it was. NBA Jam?
NBA
was
Jam.
it? It's that one for the mobile where they're like, not just for the mobile, but anyways, good conversion by Zair right there. And while the commentators try to figure out which NBA game for the mobile was exactly super huge, try and make a comparison that ended a couple stocks ago. So,
really quick kills because of these characters and the playstyles and the stage just being generally somewhat passive.
That's the whole thing about a lot of the players in this tournament. You know, despite like there being money on the line, people still, you know, stick true to their own playstyles and just play aggressively. And a bit impatient from there, but he ends up making it work. So, DSF, what do you think Prolific needs to win Game 5? Like, what adaptation?
Honestly, I don't really know. Besides, you know, obviously less fishing for grabs and being a little and waiting for Zair to throw unsafe hitboxes, especially on shield.
Yeah. So, I definitely agree with everything you said. And let's see if if Prolific is able to make those adaptations in Game 5.
Alright.
So, 3, 2, 1, go. So, another switch to... Okay, this kind of makes sense because there is, playing Marth. Because, there's not as low of a ceiling for MK exploitation, and, the platforms work really well for Zaire.
Oh, and they have hazards on for Drax. This.
Yeah, that's. I'm pretty sure that's becoming kind of regular by now on stage lists.
I remember nobody picked hazards when it came to Drax, or hell, anybody picked
Yeah.
Drax in general. But yeah, at certain information of Draken's Castle's platforms, it could help Zaire land an easy tip.
They're landing that upbeat. This is the one reason I feel like Prolific picked Drax. It's basically like Dreamland, but not Dreamland. So Prolific gets to live forever, except if Dreamland is banned, this is his go-to to live forever. Because I'm pretty sure this is one of the this is almost the second highest ceiling in the game of any stage. It's on that tier, but yeah. A good first kill from Zaire, but again, with these players, you just don't know who's going to take a stock out of nowhere.
Just like that.
Oh, and the setup right there from Prolific, you always have to watch out when you're playing DK. And Prolific specifically, you can never discredit the player, but jab lock setups. If you forget the tech versus DK, you might as well just close out of the game. I'm 95% sure that is the best option. Versus DK jab reset. Don't quote me on that. It might not be the best option, but that's what my research tells me.
Control was the best combo in the game. Wait, no, that doesn't work on the data anymore, does it?
I don't know why Prolific sometimes tries to force the cargo forward combos when cargo up is pretty much guaranteed, but again, just they're missing out because he gets teased by inputs, but he was still at a very high percent, so at least it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Oh my. And the platform working out for Zaire that time, but one combo misses and another starts. That is the DK life. So, oh, that is an interesting way to start a combo. And he gonna get the kill? Oh my god, he really got a kill off of. That's crazy. He really got a kill off of get up attack. I will never, not even just get up attack. I'll be resetting him and then get up attack. I will never doubt Zaire's combo game again. So.
Where have you ever seen what's it called? Dolphin Dicker? Chapter set. That's why.
And nice kill. And that sends Zaire to losers and poison Prolific for winners finals. So yeah.
Alright, what's the next game actually?
Okay, so what's the next set? Okay, I don't know if I can commentate my own sets. That's I feel like we need to get Doc and DSF to do it for those. I'm being serious. I don't think that's possible.
Doc, and I'm muting yourself for this set. I'm actually on the border of...
Okay, so I guess it's me commentating my own sets. I'll just try to commentate what the other player is doing.
Alright.
So yeah.
Hold on. Okay, I'm ready.
Alright, I'm ready too. So 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so Fox versus Mario, kind of a it's not, I don't know if many people would call this an even matchup, but as of this patch, I really do think this is sort of an even matchup.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because I believe Fox has a better neutral, but Mario definitely has a better combo game if he finds the right options. So yeah, and Chaos best Mario, no question about it. With Zaire not really playing Mario that much anymore. And Chaos, you know, winning a tournament with basically solo Mario, that was extremely huge early in point 3. But yeah, basically what Mario's trying to go for in this matchup, and unfortunate cheese with the Firefox right there. But not Perfect. We've been commentating so much Perfect sets I forgot what other players sound like. But yeah. Any thoughts, CSF?
I think the main thing on Mario watching this matchup is like a good either up air or an air neutral, or if they're close enough range, like F throw to CS, F throw, D throw, actually really any type of throw that isn't like U throw, they get a really like good percentage combo going. And at kill percentage, get a classic setup into like up smash or something. Maybe call out an aerial approach with F smash.
Oh, so Chaos almost setting up one of the dirtiest combos, but he ends up missing it due to a tech on the platform. But you know, Chaos never drops a punish for too long, so he ends up landing punish anyways with soft nair to strong nair. You know, the Armada. Even with every character, that's the Armada. But
just like how everything's Mango.
Yeah, exactly. Everything in Melee is the Mango. Just like everything in SF2 is the Monster. More on that later. But yeah, Chaos getting kind of impatient right there, and hits a dash attack thinking of a wrong tech direction, or he just dash attacks a little early. Not too sure on that. But either one led to an up smash, so fortunate. Chaos is really good at trapping ledge. Chaos and Nos are just two players that are amazing at trapping ledge options. And really force players to think twice. Like, they really do make every character look like they're Peach from Melee in terms of how well they cover ledge. Which is notorious for having bad ledge options. So, Chaos, you know, just covering every option with fireballs, and then you got Bear right there. And really weird, Bear right there, like he could have just down smashed like he usually does, and he would have hit the Firefox on the stage. Even I wasn't really expecting Firefox to land on stage. So, thoughts, DSR?
I really do like how like kind of close and tight in this matchup. It feels like at any moment if the players slightly miss space where they send off their aerials or like grabs, it feels like the other player can maximize it really hard.
So, both players just trying to get something started right here. I'm really trying not to commentate on myself, this is so awkward. But after down smash is actually a really good setup. And it really would have done a lot of work if Fox was at higher percent. And surprised that up air didn't kill, but still, it was straight from the ground, so it makes a lot of sense.
Honestly, it feels like I might not have paid attention, but Chaos I can't find the word, but he got confined to basically not using fireballs. Is it really bad for him? Fireballs can do a lot of things.
Yeah, fireballs are really important, but yeah, and kind of, I'll explain why that up smash made no sense. The one that made no sense happened, but I don't want to John the game. But good back air from Chaos right there, kind of an unfortunate like slide off and sort of like no jump right there. But it does work out for Chaos, making it a tighter game, so that's always good. And Chaos is really just trying to get a bait into one of the aerials so he can get something started. And he's really close to it, like you can see. Good grab right there. He almost gets set up, but he gets the grab anyways, so makes up for the missed setup. Kind of grab spam coming from Access right there, you know. Okay, so nair up air missing, yeah, nair up air, oh, and yeah, the up smash. So I wanted to explain, you know, it kind of lagged a lot that game, so at times, so don't blame Chaos for that game. Yeah. Also, Doc Zen wanted to commentate. I don't know if he still does.
Wait, Who wanted to commentate?
Zen.
Zen Genesis?
No, Zen as in like Shigo 9B Zen.
Oh.
Egg Zen,
Oh.
as some people call him. Unfortunately, that is not how you pronounce a name with an X in it, but I digress. Moving on.
Oh, hold on, I'm not ready yet. Alright, ready.
Okay. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Oh, wait, I opened up the wrong set. Wait. Redo.
Okay, alright.
Okay, Doc. We...
I gotta restart.
Okay, it's on the VOD, which means good luck. I guess we're watching it off of Mixer. Anyways. Yeah, on this stage specifically, Chaos is extremely good at it. We saw what he did to Gax at Endgame, I believe it was. Or basically the last tournament where Gax and Chaos ended up playing. I actually don't think it was in-game, now that I think about it, because I don't think Chaos entered in-game. But yeah. So, Chaos will just be looking to cover a lot of options with the really big back air right there. And kind of edge guarding early. And I'll be looking to sort of get some cheese with laser smash and all that.
Yeah, it seems like Falco won't really be able to do much. And the joint besides abuse the heck out of lasers and follow up on the punching next on
Yeah, and in general, like, I feel like Lloyd and Falco just kind of have conflicting playstyles at the base, but Chaos is like the one player that really fits Lloyd, especially in this matchup, because like he really does cover all the options in the best ways possible.
Yeah, it's like you never expect such an optimized Lloyd to be playing, especially with kind of, I don't want to say basic, but that's kind of what it is.
Yeah, sort of. And oh my, you see, Chaos basically does those like, this is the one thing people I don't think point out enough, but Chaos' platform movement is actually the best of any top player. Like, free. Like, when you really think about it, because the way Chaos does it is he can like pivot and then either platform drop or shield drop extremely fast. It's not that hard of a tech to do, but he does it across like all connections. And he does it with like aerials like instantly and everything. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. But yeah. And just covering the pretty obvious ledge hops pretty well, and just edge guarding extremely well in general. And good edge guard right there, but he kind of messes up and isn't able to recover. And Chaos with the 2 stock right there. So yeah, game 3. Moving on. Just kidding. But yeah.
Okay, ready.
3, 2, 1.
Wait, Doc, we didn't say to start game 3. We didn't even count down. What? Okay. So, okay, he was checking for characters. Probably. That's why I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
Just said missed out.
Shh, okay. I'm joking.
Alright.
Okay. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
3, 2.
Okay, so Falco Lloyd on Yoshi's, I feel like it's a ton more even though Chaos can potentially get a ton more off of platforms because he can Demon Fang off of platforms, but he's not really the type of Lloyd to use platforms excessively like that with Demon Fang, just a little bit. But yeah, I do think this is way more even on this stage, especially with Falco having work. And just being able to beat the sword a little bit more. Not exactly all the time, but still, just makes it a little bit more even.
Yeah, I was about to say, Lloyd could get a lot easier, could get really easier tech chases on platforms. Then you reminded me, he has Demon Fang, a jab resetting which can do a lot, especially on platforms.
Yeah, just Lloyd, in general, just wants to trap Falco in the corner and do all this. But unfortunate kill right there. But okay, this is the thing. I thought this stage was like battlefield length, and I've been doing these instant like side B edge cancels like all tournament, and I just kind of like thought this was battlefield length, and I just SD'd at like for no reason. So like I'm basically a Falco player at heart. So that explains everything.
Brain Falco plays.
Big brain Falco plays. Brought to you straight by Mixer.com/doc. Anyways, yeah. Basically, the one thing Falco doesn't want to do here is play too antsy or too safe, because I feel like if you don't get anything, Lloyd is just going to steamroll you either way. But you don't want to run into everything Lloyd does, obviously. And that was a really jank kill, honestly. But,
we can't meet it yet. We have to press up.
I mean, meteor canceling is still really good in this game overall. And, nice back air. You know, commentating trope #1, basically. I do think, low-key, Falco can win this matchup very easily on this stage, but it just does take, a lot of getting used to. And, just playing safely, like the top platform stuff. Like you can essentially top platform camp so many characters as Falco, and it's ridiculous. So, yeah.
Add that difficulty with a very optimized Lloyd who can really take advantage of any situation he's thrown in. Wow.
Yeah. Still, you know, Chaos having to work for these setups and just predicting everything really well in general, and kind of an early kill, you know, taking the jump sort of mysteriously. You never know with that stuff too. But really good DI from Chaos to get out of the up throw dare setups. But that F smash I believed would kill, but really doesn't. Keep saying but.
Also, sorry chat that I'm kind of like quiet at 1 AM.
Mixer really does have no lag now that I think about it. Anyways, back to the game. The one thing is that Tempest will really just beat any move regardless. Like, Tempest is a ridiculous move, Lloyd side B, when it comes to beating everything. But the one thing Falco does have is a really stupidly high back air that just beats a lot of moves. And, you know, classic side B edge cancel by me. Top player strats. Do not try at home. So, I believe for Doc's sake, I believe I go Marth next game. I'm not gonna spoil, let's just watch.
Alright, this should be a fun game.
Let's see how World Star at the end, collectively, as a society. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so Marth Lloyd, low-key, okay, this is low-key not bad for Marth at all, but Marth really has to be used to the matchup.
Yeah, Marth has to get used to actually having his disjoints being challenged a lot.
Yeah, especially because Marth's hand extends a lot more than Lloyd's when he does his moves, and really good setup from Chaos right there, you know, just covering everything. Chaos is just crazy when it comes to edge guarding, but anyways, the one thing Marth does not have in this matchup is basically a lot of his disjoints do get beat out by Lloyd's because they're just more disjointed. Like, Marth's moves are longer and like the hitboxes are bigger, but basically Lloyd's a lot of the time do cover more as a disjoint. So yeah.
Yeah, a lot of getting challenged, even in the grab, because Lloyd's disjoints are just so close to him, and despite Marth being close to him, it's just really packed in for Lloyd. Such a small box and all.
So the one thing Lloyd wants to watch out for is up B out of shield. Up B out of shield is really underrated as Marth. I do think it's kind of the future. I do overuse it, just trying to figure out situations where it would work in the future, but that's not no, like situations it would work currently. Don't know why I said future, but yeah. But I do think it does have a lot of potential in Marth's meta. And I'm trying to make this sound like commentary and not match analysis, but since I've seen it before, it's really hard not to. I do think that dare would have hit, though, if I didn't double jump. So, for any Marts watching, you know, I feel like a lot more Marts would hit Ken combos if they weren't so insistent on the double jump Ken combo. And Randall's just not a very faithful guy. So, kind of unfortunate right there.
I mean, if Randall could save S, what's stopping him from saving everybody at this point?
Randall really does the most. But anyways, I feel like one of the things that makes Mart like low-key good in this matchup is, like I said, you know, Mart does actually have a lot of interesting spots that he can cover out of shield, like I said with the up B out of shield and etc. Like Mart just can cover certain angles out of shield that a lot of other characters can't, and a bad DI, but you know, it happens. So
it really do be like that.
It do be like that sometimes. It's like the ultimate band-aid of a word. It just helps everything.
Yeah.
Tempest, you know, Tempest is covering everything. Shout out to Tempest for doing everything.
Man, Tempest has been doing everything since 9. It's crazy.
Yeah, but this time, you know, it's a side B. But nice dash attack from Chaos. And yeah.
Oh boy. Oh god.
I feel like Doc should low-key make me quieter and raise your volume somehow.
No, he already maxed me.
Then he should lower me and raise the overall volume. That's how you fix it.
Holy hell, I just got like 3.
But then the game would be too loud. Then use the Windows mixer, no pun intended, to mix the game audio properly.
Alright, what's next?
Oh, we forgot to say, yeah, that is the setup for Chaos vs. Prolific Winners Finals. So good stuff to both of them.
I'm already doing an ear trumpet is big. Nice.
Okay, so I believe the next sets are, I think we should skip losers semi-finals and losers finals.
Which one was that?
Basically, I think that's the Zaire sets and losers, except for the Rico one. Because we don't have those downloaded, and 2, grand finals will basically end at 2 a.m.
Oh.
Not 2 a.m.
Alright.
Yeah, 2 a.m. Grand finals might end at like 2:30 a.m.
Hold on. You're telling me the tournament going?
Yeah, Rico versus Zaire
Oh, good lord.
is what's on deck. We can watch those. We can watch that at least.
Alright. Alright, yeah. EXO versus Rico 1, that's it, right?
Yeah.
59? Alright, yeah. I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
Alright. So 3, 2, 1, go. So
Mart versus
Zaire going Mart versus Rico's Yoshi, and this is the one thing that's interesting about Yoshi is that he drops shield faster than any other character. So he can like drop shield and then do a regular attack, like just straight up stop using shield, and he'll end it faster than any other character, which is kind of an interesting mechanic. It comes from Melee, where Yoshi's couldn't jump out of shield, so they did that to compensate. I don't know why it's this way in this game. Still an interesting mechanic. So, yeah. Shout out to DSF. But, Rico really doing a good job of this edge guard right here. Unfortunate miss right there. Oh, but dirty! Just set up by Zaire right there. Good opportunity. You know, good execution.
You know, that's something I've always wondered. Mark's up smash to put it, and they just kind of busted. Why don't more people use it?
I think it's because sometimes it's a little bit easy to miss the, sweet spot. Even though in this game they did give it like pretty much a scoop hitbox to the,
Yeah, they gave it
which makes it basically like a super small sour spot. and super. Oh, nice setup by Zare right there though. Nice conversion, you know, not going for the up B and instead just trying to hit the best tipper possible. I feel like Zare could have shield grabbed that down smash, but, you know, win some, lose some. And good edge guard by Rico right there. He's covering everything.
Rico just got kind of everything he can, like maximizing everything he can as it's gonna be really hard as he can't win the bouts and stuff that the bounce disjoints. You just gotta like lean in and out, get a move. You can't really percent that well. You can just F air or up B out.
Nice double jump armor from Rico just to avoid the kill. That's pretty smart right there, you know, just avoiding the situation of dying early. But they're still looking for these setups and eventually gets one. Unfortunate, like sort of bad DI, but still works out. So, Rico just really needs to get another setup going, and you know he was really close right there. But I feel like he's just running into March setups, which is kind of a given with Yoshi a little bit. But I feel like he could just be a little more patient. Like he certainly has a tech skill, and he has the punish game in a lot of regards. But I feel like if he was just a little bit more patient as a player versus a lot of these characters, he could just take it to the next level. And good out throw up from there.
Yeah.
Game. This game's winner is.
今回は僕の勝ちだね。
Alright. Oh, game 2.
Okay, yeah, game 2, I believe everybody's ready.
Yeah.
So,
Hold on. Doc, you ready? Doc, he's ready. Start the countdown.
okay, anyways, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so,
1, go.
I mean,
so basically,
same matchup, but
same matchup.
I don't think the triplats are gonna make much difference, especially.
Oh, the platforms?
Yeah. And
I do think they'll make a little bit of difference, especially with Rico's port. And I mean, home stadium, you know, you couldn't ask for anything better as Yoshi. But, besides maybe Pokemon Stadium. But that's a story for another day.
But honestly, I think the triplats might be more in Mark's favor, just because of how Rico's Yoshi. Rico's his combo.
Oh, nice setup right there by Rico, just getting the tip of fair.
Yeah.
But he just needs to catch Zare's landings better in that
Also,
regard.
combo routes, Rico uses, you can't really like maximize them. Just they're just like connecting hits. They're not. You don't like tech chasing and all that. It's like clips
Yeah.
and maximize combos. And platforms do have a very high probability of like interrupting like the many hitboxes Rico has to throw out in order to neutral.
Yeah. Again, like I said, Rico just really good at handling, racking up damage at low percent. Oh, unfortunate SD from Rico. You know, if I'm MK Zare, I would homie stock Rico. But back to MK Zare, the actual person. But I'm kind of an unfortunate SD from Rico. I do think Rico should utilize the top platform more. While Marth can pressure, I feel like top platform camping Marth is low-key smart. And some players need to try it just a little bit more to figure out what mix of actually playing neutral and what mix of platform camping is really good for them on triplats. And the scoop hitbox being really weird. can never question Mart's hitboxes. Just roll with the punches. And nice up B to clip Rico's landing from there. So nice reset right there from Zare, going for all the hits. I really thought that up smash would kill, but either way, it was nice damage for Rico. So let's see what goes on from here. I definitely do think this is doable on this stage, more so than last game. But ever since that SD, Rico just did not look the same, so I feel kind of bad.
Yeah, it's a total momentum break. You can't deny that.
Yeah, it is really unfortunate, especially when you're the one playing the low tier on a stage with so momentum based. But not exactly low tier, you know. But Yoshi isn't awful, but yeah,
Just, you know,
the lower
best.
tier, yeah. Yeah, I agree. He's not S tier. Yeah, like I said, you know, Yoshi just really good at doing the shield stop, I guess, like just letting go of shield out of yeah, I guess shield release conversions, because he can shield release so fast compared to other characters. So he, like I said, you know, when Rico's patient, he just gets rewarded for it. So I do think, like, if he does want to make the adaptation to go to the next level as a player and just start winning, you know, having a better chance of winning these tournaments that multiple top 7 players are entering, I definitely do think that's one adaptation he needs to make. But good up B from Zare. You know, Zare is also a player who, like, admittedly has some patience issues, but, like, I feel like he executes those patience issues a little bit smarter, and, you know, of course, with top tiers. So there's a little bit of a difference. I'm not trying to discredit Zare, but, like, I'm trying to give Rico some advice, hopefully.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. Not ready for this.
Doc sending the upside down K. Don't know what's going on.
He's been doing that the entire tournament. I don't know how he does it, actually.
I do not. Doc is just a technology master. I prefer not to question him before he gets into contact with, like, the
It's
NSA.
like the classic 80s movie Hacker Man.
Yeah.
Anyways, are we on game 3?
Yeah.
Alright.
So, game 3. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I think Doc started at the right time. Let's hope he did. So, yes. Okay, everything's good. This is sort of a counter pick I wanted to see come out from Rico, but I do think Rico is actually, you know, a player who likes to kill off the top as well, despite Mars also liking to do that. I do think, like I said, I know PC, Rico doesn't like it for certain reasons, like up to up B killing really early, but I mean, YS also has that, so, like, I just do think he needs to try out less tri-plats versus Marth if he's not going to exploit the top platform as much. Because I don't think he's exploiting it in the right way versus Marth, just personally. But he's still doing well, you know. He's walling out Zare pretty well.
With what I've seen of this matchup, this stage should put, like, both players at a more, like, neutral state. Because of how big everything is, they'll both be living a crazy high percent, which means we'll get a lot more careful play and not a lot of mixing. It won't be like...
Yeah. I do think if Zare dash dance a little bit more, I know he does dash dance a lot, but if he dash dance like a little more like Oreo basically, he would end up baiting Rico a lot on this stage, just because of the way Yoshi's approaches are a little bit limited, and unfortunately versus Marth they kind of really show themselves as limited. Oh, that's a really good up smash. Zare with the movement right there, hitting him with the best up smash we've seen all set.
Yup. Yeah, as I said, Zare Zera now has like a kind of giant lead thanks to Dreamland's awesome being so huge. Rico not gonna be able to get a kill for a long while. So what Zera can do is just maximize him being percent and get a high damage combo.
So Zare, Zare with the up throw center, he really did try to set something up. And again, you know, grabs, beating moves, that's an important thing. I believe it's going to be taken out next patch. But while it's here, people definitely need to be aware of it. And good nair from Rico, you know, using that double jump cancel pretty well. So thoughts on what Rico really needs to do to take this game?
Honestly, it's so hard because he has to stray from his original playstyle to play. His original playstyle is the only real way Yoshi can be played with just giving up the match. So it's really hard to get the character like he just invalidates Yoshi. Like he's so hard. But you know, just kind of more careful. Maybe if he played more defensive, dictates, dash dances, and using the hell out of the jump out, especially with an anime like that. That's honestly some changes Rico could do in order to take advantage.
I definitely do think Rico does have a lot of potential if he just fixes up a little bit of the things, like especially like right here. I mean, this could be grounds for a comeback if he just executes a couple of things right. So, and also I do think it's unfortunate Yoshi doesn't have the best grab in a meta where grab literally beats attack. And oh, they're kind of getting styled on right there. Rico with the, I see you, Rico. That's fire. That was fuego, as my Mexican brother Rico would say. Gotta keep it international. Rico fuego. Anyways, like I said, you know, Rico, he just needs, like, once he gets the kill, he can rack up damage extremely fast. He's always been talented at that. Especially with his character rewarding that gameplay, like, it's just a perfect mix, so. And now you see Rico's almost made the comeback, and he's up now for, like, one of the first times in the set, period. So, like I said, Rico definitely has potential. And good kill from there, right there.
Like the three things that are needed to like succeed for Rico is like kind of mixing in defense with his already really solid playstyle, and just honestly just adapting to Zera while mixing in his playstyle. I mean, making the defensive baits because then it's gonna be hard for Zera to adapt to his playstyle and as changing it up so much.
So, yeah, I really do think we should go to Grands after this, personally. We can fill in the rest of the commentary. But anyways, Zera just setting everything up, and again, like, I feel like this is low-key even just because the way Rico plays, he's kind of good at avoiding the final kill from Marth for most of the time. And I feel like if he just plays this how he usually does on this stage, he can do it. Like, versus other Marths, how he usually does it. And that will be the kill, though, unfortunately, around 160 before the grab. That's around when that move kills, so... Okay, either we watch me versus Marvin and then Grands, or we watch Grands. Because I'm not trying to go to sleep. I mean, I will, like, of course, me being a West Coast player, it sounds extremely, like, conceited to say I'm not going to sleep at, like, 11 when a lot of people are sleeping at 3 because of this tourney. But I'm not trying to sleep at 12 after TLing all day. And then after the stream, I'm going to have to do a bunch of stuff, too, so I'm not trying to sleep at, like, 4 a.m. after after everything. So...
No disrespect and things, but, like, let's just get the Grands. Like, I was complaining you can't hear me. That's good.
Yeah, we can usually VOD the other stuff, but I don't think we need to do everything like live.
Yeah.
And so
Let's see. So is Zach okay with us skipping us skipping?
either way, we should skip to grands. Like,
Where even is Grands?
I'll check if they posted in 1629.
Alright.
I don't believe they did, but it should. I think it's actually. Yeah, Exodus 2 Grand Finals. Yeah, they have it. Let me post it.
Alright. Just post it here.
Okay, so we are skipping straight to Grand Finals. Let me post here. Doc, tell me when you're ready.
There it
Okay, DSF also download it, please.
is. Yeah, we get it. Good. Extract that. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah.
Okay, everybody ready?
Not yet. Let me open SF2.
Okay, I just global pinged
Reset.
everybody in Galaxy, cause yeah, Grand Finals. So yeah.
Alright.
So Grand Finals. So basically, I beat Marvin 3-1, and Zaire beat me 3-0, and then losers finals, blah blah blah. And so Grand Finals is Zaire versus Prolific. I mean Grand Finals. Grand Finals is Zaire versus Prolific. I don't know if I said that. I meant to say Grand Finals. Anyways,
We good or not?
yeah, I think we're good.
We're all good? Doc's good. Both little chats having a massive argument about
Okay, so everybody good?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me open up Exodus 2 Grands, and then we can start. Give me a second. Oh my god, bro, I almost bought WinRAR for the second time. I can't believe
Oh
that's
my
getting botted twice. Oh,
Dude,
this is
it should be
WinRAR
second
problem.
nature in your window.
Yo, I'm really hosting WinRAR Saga. I'm really hosting WinRAR Saga. Take that in.
It should be second nature to just close the window, damn it.
It is, but like I'm trying to rush. Okay. Okay, Exodus 2 Grands versus Prolific 1. Everybody good?
Yeah,
Okay,
Doc's good.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, these grand finals are brought to you by Snapball. I'm drinking one right now, and we got Prolific playing Pink DK. Got to do it for Alpha, you know, whoever that is. I don't know. Anyways, and
There's like 3 alphas.
there's like 30 alphas, like actually, in this community. Like everybody just loves that Greek number for some reason.
Yeah.
Or character rather. But basically, Prolific and Zaire, you know, they've kind of decided that Marth versus DK, that's the matchup they want to go with for grand finals. And you know, Prolific just got to get that grab going. Always grabbing. Thank Lord for the grab. But he does convert off of it kind of nicely off the top platform. And again, he just gets a chance for that grab, kind of misses the tech chase. And Zaire on offensive.
Honestly, this matchup is kind of weird, as you know, we all know Marth and DK have both very damaging, very good, very solid combos. But honestly, when it comes down to DC players, it's not. They are determined to not let any of that happen to them. But
Yeah, I definitely.
in the crossfires.
Yeah, I definitely. Oh.
Sorry. In the
Oh, it's fine.
crossfires,
It's fine.
Crossfire, it's gonna be like it's constantly padded. As you can see.
Oh my god! And Prolific just saying, you know what's better than having players be 3 stock apiece? Having one player be 4 stock up to 2. You know, that's better. That's better. Thank you, Prolific, for that great answer to the rhetorical question nobody asked. But Prolific, of course, always doing it for the stream. It's never a dull moment with this guy. And Zaire just really trying to get the kill, and he finally gets it. I definitely do think these 2 players, I think in NOS, there's an argument that NOS is better at the Marth matchup than Prolific is as DK, but these are like top 2 players of the matchup on each side, and they're both like extremely aggressive players too, so it's like you can't be too complacent watching this gameplay. And Zaire again on the offensive, really going for the combo here, really going for the juggle. Decides not to end it early, and as a result might get ended early, but avoids the edge guard, fortunately enough for him. Nice back air coming out from Prolific. Always, I feel like people just gotta start baiting these shield drops out, because there's 2. I don't want to expose Prolific, but there's 2 shield options that he really goes for, and it's roll and shield drop. So people gotta start covering those more. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, can't believe there's already on. Fuck, Jesus Christ. Docs got defeated.
Oh, that was actually a really interesting. I feel like he wanted to go forward with that, but the way he kind of slid onto the stage with the reverse DK punch kind of helped him out anyway. So.
Yeah.
And the cheese coming from Prolific. Okay, this is the one thing I want to say. Alert here before something crazy happens the next game or whatever, because these 2 players. This is probably the most argued about matchup in 1629, which is a top player crew basically, if you're new. And I just want to say, as the commentator who can reach potentially a bunch of people through VODs, Marth doesn't win this matchup. I'm sorry, he just doesn't. Anyways, moving on. To completely unbiased commentary. All the DK mains think Marth wins, and all the Marth mains in 1629 think DK wins, and it's like we never agree on it. And Oreo just thinks it's even. Sometimes he just never sticks to one thing. Just moving on, bruh. Game 2.
Are you ready?
Doc always ready. 3,
Alright.
2, 1, go. And TOS, this is definitely a Zaire pick if I've ever seen one. Do not go 3 games TOS versus Zaire. Don't ask me how I know this, but just don't. Anyways, Zaire looking real good on TOS today. And he's just gonna be looking to juggle Prolific a bunch on this stage. There's no platforms. But again, grab meta coming through. Just like I said, there's just never too quiet of a moment, and Zaire, just an excellent combo guy, excellent comboer with the TOS plants. Definitely one of the best at doing it.
Definitely great at using DK's huge hurtbox and F-air, and generally all of Marth's area. Huge.
Oh my god!
Like that.
He really just did that. Okay, that's the one thing about DK. You definitely don't need to double jump to down air him for Ken combos, because he just ends up getting hit by the drop down air most of the time.
Already at 80% Prolific.
I did not pay attention to this talk. Zaire is really up 4-1. Is he really gonna force hawk him in under 2 minutes, basically?
Such a contrast to the last game.
I know. It's like these players just. It feels like these players are just constantly changing and like it's partly port and adaptation, but it feels like they're just playing completely different each game. It's crazy, and they're always changing their punish game to fit what the opponent is doing. Zaire just really playing extremely well with Marth right here. Definitely deserves his props. And up throw, up B, and that's it! A 4 stock. That's a clapback if I've ever seen one. That is... Damn.
Have we ever had that in a Grand Final?
I think this has happened. Yeah, it happened... Oh, actually, I'm not sure if it happened in UC 12 or whichever one is Chaos Zaire Grands. I don't want to remind Zaire of the PTSD he got, so let's just move on.
Alright.
from that old grand finals. Because you know this is a new grand finals. There's the one for stalking. Let's get it. You know, positive energy.
Game
You know, let's see what Prolific does to Climbback. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So, Dreamland, yeah, no bans basically means that you're gonna have to fight your opponent on the strongest counter pick. And for DK in this matchup, it's either Drex or Dreamland, and DK just lives forever on this stage. You see the 71%? This game is still even, basically, because of the way Dreamland works for DK. And in general, with these two players and these two characters, this is definitely one of the most fun matchups for Punish game. Zaire, you know, again, like, a lot of people complain about Mart's Farewell, but, you know, Zaire's just doing what he has to do as a player. And, you know, there's a difference of quite a bit of money between first and second. So you always gotta respect people who are playing their best, not just
gotta play to win.
not just playing to win, but just playing their best in general. And they're showing that with the FB. Zaire in general, since the end of game 1, just looking real poised to take every neutral interaction, pretty much.
Now this time, thanks to Dreamland, Zaire won't be caught by like the usual cargo up FRGs, but he did get caught by that cheese. Never mind, the two players can't jump. They sure can get pineappled.
Yeah, but unfortunate pineapple, you know, that's the one thing you have to deal with. It's part of what makes it a counter pick, sort of against Marth. Dreamland, just kind of unfortunate in that regard. I mean, I do feel like Zaire is kind of taking control of neutral again, and Punish game, of course, through juggling. So, Prolific really needs to be a little bit more careful in that regard.
However, he's just coming back with these long up air strings from cargo. Now I'm gonna be that cargo up. Anyways,
He's I feel like both players are just going in, but trying to cross up in certain ways and trying to avoid getting shield grab. But neither player is really going for shield grab in the first place, so they should be good. They're trying to go for the filthy single nair conversion, but doesn't end up getting it. So yeah,
they're both just maximizing like state control. This is for Zaire being FAir and grab, but Prolific being seen more prone to dropping combos after grab, which is personally why I see and favorite to win this set.
Yeah, honestly, Prolific last stock kind of ended it kind of abruptly with bad DI, but you know, every stock's a new one, and Prolific could certainly start making comeback right here. I mean, it's basically, even if he does take this stock, considering how little percent. I mean, I feel like that was the worst edgeguard possible, considering how good DK can be at edgeguarding Marth, but that's just me. And Zaire is really doing a good job of putting out a lot of active hitboxes and making it just really annoying for Prolific to come down. And he's really looking poised to take this if Prolific does not get his edge guards together.
Now, this could just be me being stupid, but it seems like over 130% cargo up throw against Marth seems to be negative on hit, which means potentially could Marth counter? It's my question.
Cargo up throw. Oh, it's not like negative on hit. Negative on hit would be like being stuck there while your opponent can move. It's just like he can't combo off of it, so it just loses its combo ability. But yeah, I see what you mean though. Like, I feel like he could bait, Zaire could bait, but it's not worth like slightly being off and then just dying, because we all know how janky counter can be in this game.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, he really tried it though. He really did try it. Prolific is really the one player that would be in grand finals, be at 170%, and just be like, let me try giant punching off of a ledge, even though I'm playing against a disjoint. And really good fair coming out from Prolific.
Evening, actually, no, not even. Taking the lead, but he's at high percent, so kind of really is even.
And good up smash coming out. And the taunt, of course. Prolific just has so much character when it comes to in-game interactions. He's really trying to bait Zaire because he does not want to deal with approaching the fair wall. So, you know, instead of naring to approach, let's get on some woke stuff and start taunting Mars. You see, I mean, exactly. Do you really think Zaire's just gonna sit there while Prolific taunts? You're exactly right. Anyways, moving on.
Oh yeah, that's just. I wasn't really paying attention. I think that just meant to put a top player,
Oh.
especially in a game.
And Prolific cycling through the taunt, the disrespect. It's wild. It is wild indeed. We live in a circus. Things are crazy in here. I meant a rodeo, but a circus works as well. We have many clowns in this community. Moving on. Game 4.
All right.
I wonder what's gonna happen here. I really do think this matchup is so volatile that anything could happen, especially with more counter pick.
Yep. Doc, you good? He's good.
Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
3, 2,
Okay.
And the Tails pick from Prolific.
Okay. So Prolific did joke around and say he was gonna go all Tails at Exodus. Of course, that part he was joking, but he has played.
Oh, unfortunate.
But basically, Prolific has been playing a little bit of Tails, like a lot of bit of Tails actually. And friendlies, just of course, as a joke. But I feel like he's low-key digs the idea of like not having a basically Tails kind of is the opposite of DK in every way. Like not in terms of DK's benefits, but a lot of DK's flaws are essentially solved by Tails, especially until the next patch. But for the viewers who don't know, Tail is essentially a sword because it cannot be hit, but it has like no hitbox. So it's really exploitable. Oh my god, he really is. Okay. Prolific really is like the second best Tails when you really think about it. Like, even though he's the best player, of course, there's still like dedicated Tails mains, but yeah.
Yeah, if you hit.
He still is the second best Tails, like when you think about it, like who is better than Chaos and Prolific at this character. But he does mix up down B a lot, sort of like Sonic and Smash 4, unfortunately, sometimes for viewers, but nice back air right there.
What did he say? If you hit a dog's tail, they're not gonna feel it.
Yeah, okay. So one of the... maybe we shouldn't explain this in the VOD, but basically for the viewers watching, one of the developers thought if you kick a dog in the tail, it doesn't hurt it, and that developer also owns dogs, so I'm not sure what's going on in that household. Pray for the dogs. PETA, do not cancel this stream. Okay, moving onwards. Zaire is really having a tough time dealing with the adaptation and just adjustment overall to Tails. Unfortunately for him, it's kind of like unfortunate, but at the same time, the last DK match, Prolific did win, so it's not like we can exactly say Prolific needed to switch to Tails. But I feel like Prolific definitely did think of it as convenient. And we're on bound for our second 4-stock in Grand Final.
Can he do it before 3 minutes?
Can he do it before it hits the 5-minute mark on the in-game timer? Let's see. And it tails by the trusty sidekick, and unfortunately for Prolific, he cannot do his meme of screenshotting people after he 4-stocks them and saying GG with the exclamation point. Either way, good job on Zaire for taking a stock right there. You know, doesn't want to get 4-stocked after he 4-stocked. Game 2. Yeah, you can never sleep on Zaire for too long, or else, you just end up getting comebacked on it. But the taunt, oh my god, the taunt just mid.
Bringing out the game here.
Randomly, bro. I feel like Prolific is just getting bored of winning all these tournaments at this point. Low key. Just being, like, not exactly being undefeated, but like, just being really hard to beat for the majority of the player base. For this long, and unfortunately having his, like, highest amount of competition in Chaos Zero, unfortunately DQ in Losers Finals, but I mean, Prolific does get a chance to say, you know, the 1-4 he previously had versus Zaire on FCR isn't exactly accurate because he is essentially just fixing his FCR matchup chart. I feel like that's what Prolific came to the tournament to do outside of winning the money. But yeah, and that's it. Congrats to Prolific for winning Exodus 2, the largest SO2 tournament of all time. 132 chickens.
Congratulations
So-
to Prolific. You have now earned yourself a Wendy's 4-4. Have fun.
Yeah. Yeah, but for real though, like Prolific, he does work kind of hard, so he doesn't like play too much, but yeah. So congrats. I want to give a shout out to everybody as like the main sort of TO, even though I wasn't the host on the page. I want to end the tournament first of all, and then so on Challenge I'm going to end the tournament. It kind of looks late, but we did finish the tournament a while ago. We were just waiting for stream to end. Even with the Tails nerf, I definitely do think Prolific might have won Grand Finals. I like everybody saying nerf Tails and etc. You got to remember, he was the best character with a huge hurt box that wasn't the best. That wasn't even top 3 in the game. Like for multiple patches. Well, no, Pard a little bit of 0.2 at nearing the end of it. He did start to become the best, and then 0.3 of course. Take over. And yeah, shout out to everybody who got top 8 in descending order. Let's look at the results. I believe Prolific at first, Supreme on Challenge. They call him Supreme Champion. Don't ask me. MK is there, only losing to Prolific twice. Congrats on him, beating everybody except for Prolific, and potentially Chaos as well, but we never got to see that set, unfortunately. Chaos losing to Prolific in a really close winners final set that we didn't really get to witness, and he did win the Salty Sweet versus Prolific 5-1, so congrats to him for winning 30 on that. He did get $30 out of that. And he lost to Prolific and a loser's DQ for going early. And yeah, I would say congrats to myself, but that's a little egotistical. Marvin, congrats to Marvin. Marvin with the real Cinderella run. People kind of slept on Marvin coming into this. Even I was sleeping on Marvin. He was not in my top 8 predictions in the bracket. But shout out to Marvin, the most underrated 1629 player. People do forget he is 1629. We claim him, or asterisk 29, since that's what we're going by now, thanks to Prolific. Anyways, long story. But Marvin, just shout outs to him for placing so well. Rico as well. People are sleeping on Rico.
Yeah.
And he's definitely won his come up game. So yeah, I think if a lot of the top players were to retire, I do think Rico would be near the top. So a lot of the top players, I mean, he's still really good, of course. So Ace 2020, not playing in a long time, but still the second best placing of any Spaceys at the tournament. So good job on him. Huge losers run. What was it, 7 or 8 sets in a row, just straight from losers after losing once in winners. And Strat, good job on Strat. He helped with the prize spot, helped TO. Shout outs to him all around. And yeah, that's top 8. Still shout outs to everybody who bothered even signing up, checking in, etc. Wouldn't be the largest without you guys. And I feel like people don't appreciate everybody in the community enough, because this was a community effort. It's not like one person did it or anything. Shout outs to Doc, especially for streaming this. It really takes a lot of dedication to come stream after stream and just stream everything, regardless of how much appreciation you're getting. So shout outs to Doc, everybody in chat watching. Shout outs to Doc.
Oh, yeah, shout outs
to every single TO. I think I can name them off the top of my head. It was Fear Zero, myself, Strategy, Miracle. Miracle didn't really show up, but he did put a lot of work into the tournament. DSF a little bit. Shady and DSF, especially for commentary. Rude for commentary a little bit. Nas, Boulder definitely helped out. He definitely gave out advice on handling large tournaments. Shout outs to him. And Gree especially. Gree definitely came through clutch. And Doc for TOing as well, of course, again. And Chaos and Prolific did help seed, because they're top players, and they know FCR well. And shout outs to DE. I believe it is Dark Armac's birthday. It was Dark Armac's birthday yesterday. I already said happy birthday to him, of course, personally, but if you didn't know until now, go say happy birthday to him. huge tourney figurehead, helped out promote the tournament. Shout out to everybody who helped promote the tournament. Of course, Invalid, Agate, Bowler, Shady, etc. Just shout out to everybody who ever did anything for this community, who ever pressed open tab and just went to Discord or anything. Everybody's appreciated at the end of the day. Who cares? Like, we're on keyboards. So, yeah, shout out to everybody. It was my hope as a TO to have the best event possible, and I think this is the closest we got to my vision without any, like, anything out of the ordinary happening for an SF2 tournament. So, shout out to everybody involved, man. People can talk what they want about this tournament, but I'm sure the people attending had a good enough time. Just with everything surrounding it, like, good vibes all around. So, shout out to everybody. I'm happy with whatever placing I got. And yeah, man, shout out to the Exodus 2 bot. Shout out to Exodus 2 bot, man. That most useful user of all time.
Oh god.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, I programmed a bot to DM everybody updates about the tournament like 3 days before the tournament. So shout out to Exodus 2 bot. Oh my god, bro. And again, special shout out to just anybody involved, queuing, helping, etc. If I didn't name you specifically or promoting, you know, if I didn't name you by name, just know you're still appreciated. So yeah, whatever. That's me, Monte, person mainly hosted the tournament. I'm trying to get interviews for like top 8, hopefully up like sometime tomorrow. I'm hoping for it, but I don't have, and not everybody has mics and stuff. So hopefully we can get some interviews going. I really want to like expand the scene's content creation. Doc has done a large part in that. Again, if you're watching this, say something nice to Doc. This is not like, he's not telling me to say this. He probably would prefer me not to say this, but still do it because Doc's a goat.
Yeah.
And that's all. I think I should probably hop off and like, I've paid most of the people so far, but Marvin and Zaire can't accept money right now because they don't have PayPals, I think. So once they get their PayPals going, I can pay everybody out. I'm gonna pay Prolific right now on stream. Of course, you're not gonna see it, but I'm about to pay Prolific if he's watching.
Alright.
Yeah, go check your PayPal in like 5 minutes, Prolific. Being Prolific, bro, I could just DM him this. I was DMing him like 20 seconds ago, so yeah.
Alright, yeah, my words ring true. Santa. Shout outs to Doc for this. All of this, I can't speak. Shout outs to Shady, whoever the hell was on comments. And like, yeah, this is a fun SF2 tournament. I don't really interact with SF2 pretty often, you know. It's fun to do. It's always fun to do. And all that. Quick plugs and all that. I know because Doc wouldn't let me get off commentary until I did this. Join the Ellie Nation. He should be linking this as a
Yeah,
join the Ellie
and
Nation. All that to get updates on Doc's like adventures on Discord and streams, all that. Yeah, girly stuff and all that. You know, the usual streamer Discords. And follow me on Twitter because I'm trying to get cloud coins at that Santa Panther. You know how it is. Doc, I can say.
Hey guys,
Doc, do you have anything?
What's up?
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm here. Hey guys, it's
Okay.
I just wanted to hop on the mic one more time before we name it. I don't have much to say since Monty basically stole my credit roll, but I want to thank all the people, all 45, probably some people.
47. Of what?
Of the people that came out to watch this event. I want to thank all the new followers that I got. I got 11 followers. The most I've ever had. No, even more. I got like 20. Actually, I've run the stream for so long, the safety gym is warning me I should probably drink water. I did have plenty of water today. Still like 5 degrees in the lab right now. That's Celsius, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. It's really hot. There's like servers running. Like, this is probably gonna be a contender for the longest stream I've ever done. Definitely like, it just stroked 11 p.m. here in the lab, and I should probably go to sleep. And actually,
Oh, hey, it's 2
Yeah.
a.m. Wow.
running on I've been running on 5 hours of sleep. Odds should be going up tomorrow sometime. I don't want to hold off till Monday for those because of the importance of the event. So stay tuned for those. I believe there's like at least like 30 or 40 cents. Okay, that might be a bit optimistic. Anyway, that's all I got. Thank y'all for coming out. Doc, I'm out. Colleagues, Monty, DSF. And
Bye,
for my
y'all.
colleagues, Shady,
Yeah. Go look up wa.monte on YouTube just real quick if you're into SF2 competitive stuff. Obviously, a lot of people have left by now. Just wanted to put that in last minute. Just one thing personally for me because I'm starting to make content now. And yeah, that's it.
Anyways, yeah.
More of a shout out
Once
to
again,
everybody though. Thanks everybody.
WA Monty on YT, at
Yeah.
Desk and on Twitter if you're interested in the shit I do. Doc, you can really find him just by searching his name on my. And yeah, that's
I'm probably the.
Oh yeah, subscribe to Doc Stream Archive or wherever the VODs are going. We'll debate that later, or basically Doc will decide later.
They'll probably go on Stream Archive anyway. Unless you have any special requests.
I think Miracle wanted to talk to you about if you could upload them or not, but either way, yeah.
We can discuss that tomorrow when I go to upload them.
Yeah. Thanks for everything, bro.
Anyway,
For real.
Anyway, with my colleagues, Monty and Death Sonic fan, and for Shady and Blue Grove Violet came in earlier. I'm Doc. I'm out. Have a good evening, guys. I guess it's night now. Actually, Monday, parts of the world. Yeah. Bye.